INART Ron Weasley. Let's take a look. Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this short video we're going to take a quick look at the INART 1/6 scale Ron Weasley from Harry Potter 1, I believe, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone. I think in some regions it was named Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and in others it was named Harry Potter in the Philosopher's Stone. Now if I've got that wrong in the comment section, just let me know, because I've read the first 4 books, I've watched all the movies. I think the movies are very, very well done, but I kind of watched them as an adult and not as a kid. I think if I watched them as a kid and grew up with them, I'd have a bit more of a connection to this and I'd have a bit more nostalgia for this. So it's just not something I'm that into, so it's more than likely something I won't be picking up. Now I can tell you, I won't be picking these up, even though I think the Harry Potter looks incredible, and I think from what I've seen of this looks pretty good too. So like I said, it's the INART 1/6 scale Ron Weasley from the first Harry Potter movie, and it is based on the likeness, I think it's Rupert Grint, I believe this person's name is. So let's take a look at this. In fairness, it does look like another good prototype. It looks like another exceptional prototype, to be honest. They're very good at these. So far they've got 4 figures. In my opinion, they're 4 for 4. Rooted Joker was a fantastic figure, had his issues, but was fantastic. The Gandalf, the Pennywise, the Rooted Batman looks incredible as well. So that's 4 for 4 in my opinion. The prototypes, then you have like Aragorn, looks amazing. You have also this, well, I'll give you my thoughts on this now, but you have the Harry Potter, where it looks amazing. You have the what's it, Batman vs Superman, and you have Paul Atreides. Yeah, look. In fairness, the prototypes look incredible. Hopefully the final products match them. They're 4 for 4 at the moment. Hopefully they keep that going, and hopefully they increase production and keep the quality high, because let's face it, they are quite slow. But then again, Hot Toys are quite slow, and then even when the release, Sideshow is kind of dragging their heels, and I don't know, shipping issues or whatever is going on. But like, look, they're not the only company that are slow. Let's be fair. Right, first impressions of this looks good. I actually really like the way the diorama, they've gone all out in this diorama. I think this will look incredible. I love the way they have, like, I presume they're real wood floorboards. I'm not sure. I just know the Joker diorama, there was real wood used on the jail cell, and there was the real metal used on the jail bars, and the bench that he comes with and stuff like that. I was very impressed by that diorama, even though it was huge, it was heavy in the box and all that kind of stuff. So I really like even the font, the script they're using here for the name here. I like the way it's even the front of the base looks like tiny little kind of windows or something. I think they're done kind of like the Hogwarts windows, if I'm seeing that correctly. Floorboards and all the little dents and creases into the floorboard. That bench as well looks very the wooden bench looks kind of worn. Even you can see at the side, it kind of looks like there's bits of paint chipped away. That's a nice attention to detail. I think that's one of the reasons, one of the parts of the 6 scale game that I have to say that INART do better. There's a few things I think they do better than Hot Toys, but the weathering I think they do better, not just on objects like that, but also on the clothes when necessary. I think they're a bit better at that as well. So I'm very impressed by not only the Harry Potter, but also this here. The proportions, especially these are kid figures, these are small. You need to, I think, in order to make a character like the INART Joker, just an easy example, he's wearing a shirt, a waistcoat, he's wearing like a suit jacket, and then the purple coat. That's like 4 layers. In order to make it look right, I do think you've used a slightly narrower body, and I think your material choice is really important to make sure that it's narrow, and then of course the actual cut and sew and the fitting has to be good as well. Otherwise it's going to look bulky. And I think with these child-sized characters, because they're just a good bit smaller than an adult, there could be a tendency for it to look gathered and billowy, so they probably have to use really narrow bodies, I'd imagine, and also like the tailoring has to be on point, otherwise it's going to look really poofy. But in fairness, I think that the shirt looks good, the tie looks good, that v-neck kind of grey jumper looks good. Love the crest on the robe as well, it looks good. The head sculpt looks good as well. They're capturing a moment. I will say that's kind of a limitation. They probably should have given you 2 different sculpts on this, but I think it only comes with 1. And I believe I'm looking at the rooted. If that's sculpted, that's very impressive. But yeah, let's just take a look from the back there. Yeah, I can't tell. That might actually be, no, that looks sculpted there. So I can see the expression. I can see Ron Weasley here. I can see the likeness to the actor. Like obviously this is when he was a kid. Rupert Grint, I believe that's called. If I flick back through here, Rupert Grint. Yeah, exactly, Rupert Grint. Okay, so Pop Collectibles there. I just looked up because I don't have a price for this, and I just looked up Pop Collectibles. They were doing like €272 for Harry, so that's about $300. And then the kind of deluxe version was $450. They're rough prices there because I don't have a price for this at the moment. So flicking through some more of these images, it's hard to tell if that's sculpted or rooted. If it's sculpted, it's pretty impressive. So there's some sort of book here as well. Okay, some of these accessories that he comes with. So what's this? Is that some? I don't know what this thing is on the left. Is that some sort of snack or something they have? That looks like some sort of ice cream cone or something like that. This could be like an integral part of the movie now, and I'm calling it an ice cream cone. That's what, or does it look like? No, that's chicken. Yeah, it's like a chicken drumstick or something. Okay, so yeah, I think there was a scene when he was eating a chicken drumstick, if I do remember, or something like a chicken leg. Maybe I have this all wrong. Let me know in the comment section wrong. Yep, it looks like, initially it looked like a strange ice cream cone, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna say chicken from the banquet scene. Right, this box, was there popcorn in that? I'm not sure. I could be completely butchering this. He got his wand, binoculars, a book. That's the table. I think that's Scabbers. I think they got that one right there. The rat, the sorting hat, and the chessboard. Because obviously at the end of this, I believe this is the movie where at the end they play wizard chess. I just looking at the silhouette on this, I gotta say, if this is how the final product turns out, I think the layering, the cut and sew, the proportions, the silhouette, I think that looks incredible. I love just the look of that and the proportions. Even way, like say, the part, the kind of the robe underneath, the kind of outer jacket or something he's wearing. This must be from when he's watching Harry play Quidditch. But the way, like the length of the inner robe is a bit longer, and the kind of outer coat, the overcoat, whatever you want to call it, overrobe, is just a bit shorter, and it kind of almost drapes outwards a bit slightly. You've got a scarf as well. He's Gryffindor, isn't he? They're all Gryffindor. What's it? Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and I can't remember. Oh, that's going to bug me now, but I'm pretty sure they're Gryffindor anyway. This is where it can be maybe a bit limited because it's the same kind of expression. They only give you one sculpt as far as I know. So he's got these kind of cards. These are ones that you has some sort of a chocolate frog or something like that, and then you get different kind of collectible cards from different wizards and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. Again, proportions look good. Tailoring looks good. All right, here you go. So obviously, now we knew Hermione was coming. Now the Hermione, I think, was the weakest I've seen out of the three. Now, it's not officially up for pre-order yet. I think Ron, actually, if I'm not mistaken, is. I'll read the little blurb towards the end. So this is kind of like a little bit of a tease here. So, you know, obviously, oh God, those joints are terrible. I just saw those joints. See the joints on the back of the knees here? It's picked up on them. That looks awful. Not a fan of that. I don't think we've seen that from INART before. I'm really hoping that that's a very early prototype. People will not like those joints. Obviously, they're probably the same joints on Ron, but they're covered up. So, yeah, they could have gone with a seamless body, and that I'd imagine attention would be drawn to that. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of disappointing if that's the way they go with those jointed knees. That's not good because the price of these things are just insane. But the hair looks good, the rooted hair. But look, I suppose we're here to talk about Ron, and it's like I'm just noticing as well that they've mixed up the bases here. On the left here, they've probably done it on purpose. You have Ron Weasley, and on the right you have the base that says Hermione Granger. So they're obviously and maybe just done it on purpose just to make the scene. So obviously the one on the left is Ron Weasley, and that has they're the two photos or paintings on the back that will come with Ron's diorama. Of course, Scabbers is up on the right here. That should be over with Ron, and the cat is Hermione's cat, and that should be in the other one. Yeah, so grand. So look, they've obviously maybe they've done that on purpose or whatever. So, but yeah, those joints will be a point of contention, I think. Look, even though they're capturing just one moment, I do think they've done a really, really good job with this head sculpt from what I've seen so far. That's the rooted hair, definitely. You can see it. Rooted hair looks really good. I can see Ron Weasley here. I can see Rupert Grint here. I think the rat ain't great. I think the Muad'Dib mouse, that special edition, if you order directly from INART's website, like I did, that I thought that mouse was, done quite well. But this here, looking very plasticky here, I thought they could have done it better with that, but maybe the final product will be better. But then again, it's probably not a deal breaker if you're into this. Chocolate Frog, there's that expression again, because it's the same expression. Yeah, this is... I gotta say, I'm at a bit of a loss here. It kind of looks like 2 ice cream cones and ice cream in it. And yeah, I think that's what it is, but it kind of looks like chicken drumsticks as well. So yeah, look, maybe that's... I haven't seen this movie in ages, so let me know which one of them it was. There's the base, so that is his base, comes with a bench. Those 2 paintings, kind of mural in the back with the horse. That looks pretty good. I think that looks really good, in fairness. I think there are die-hard Harry Potter fans out there who are not 6 scale collectors yet, but they're going to be, I think, when they see this in Harry, because the Harry's done really well. I think the 3 of them will look really, really well together, even if you're not too into this. Like, if you're into Harry Potter and you're a 6 scale collector, it's a no-brainer. If you are just a 6 scale collector anyway, want to collect all the INART stuff, maybe this is right up your alley. But me, I need to love the movies, and I don't love the movies. They're fine. They're entertaining. They don't bother me. I've seen them a few times. Kind of reminds me of Christmas because they came out around Christmas as well. Yeah. So I'm just gonna flick through more of these images and see. This is just a base on its own then, because obviously there's a deluxe and a regular. You got gloves there. He's holding the wand there with a glove in his right hand. So it's the sculpted hair then we're looking at now. Let's go back to that sculpted hair. Yeah, the rooted hairs, if you're going for realism, the rooted hair all day. They just do really good rooted hair. Hopefully it turns out as good. I really like that shot, and I think they've done a great job with the sorting hat there. And that's the other side of the base. Similar to with Harry, I thought that was cool. They had like the outside of Hogwarts, and then when you turn it around, you had the inside, like inside his bedroom, and the outside was the outer wall. I thought that was quite clever. So you have Harry Potter and him playing a game of chess. That looks great. That's really, really cool. I like that. Okay, so let's the standard version, and you have deluxe. So standard, from what I can tell here, just zooming in here, it's sculpted hair. And then you have the regular base. I presume this is magnetic as well. There's no mention of a crotch grabber or anything like that. Comes with a bunch of accessories here. So you have a scarf, you have the outer kind of, I don't know what to call that. On the left he has his robe. So obviously he has his shirt, his tie, his school jumper, his pants, and then the kind of Hogwarts robe. And then on the right then, when they're playing Quidditch and it's outside and it's windy and it's cold, you've got his Gryffindor scarf and this kind of like outer robe, windbreaker, whatever you want to call it. You've got a chessboard, which I presume they're all individual pieces. Got different types of books, scabbers. You've got what I believe is ice cream. It looks like a popcorn box. A bunch of these. I think this is the next thing here, next to the thing that I'm calling a popcorn box, is the box for all of these chocolate frogs. And you have the chocolate frog, 3 different types of chocolate frogs, and a bunch of different cards of different wizards and stuff. Below that, they look like kind of those vines, those Twizzlers or whatever like that. I think he was eating sweets and stuff like this in this movie. Binoculars, wand, 3 different types of chocolate frog, bunch of different hands, some gloved, some ungloved. And then you have this kind of table thing. Anything behind me here? Oh, the sorting hat. Good. So it comes with a bunch of stuff. And I presume the next slide is the deluxe version. So it's basically the same. I'm looking at the accessories on the right. The accessories look the same. Yeah, they are the same. And on the left, the difference is you have rooted hair and you've got that base. I gotta say, if I was going for this, I would be going deluxe. I really, really like that base. I think they're very, very interesting. I think they stand out. It's just going that extra mile. I'm imagining the regular is going to be in around the $300 mark before taxes and shipping, and I'd imagine this is going to be similar to Harry Potter prices, $450, something like that. So that's it. I'm going to read the blog before I do anything else, and then we'll call it a day. So, INART Collectibles, INART Ron Weasley 1/6 scale figure final images. So this is the final images. Wait. Well, this is the prototype though. So, final prototype images. This isn't out yet. So this is just going up for order. So it says the final images. This is the final prototype images. Like hopefully they'll all match this. But yeah, this is the pre-order images. So we don't call them the final images. That's a technicality. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe it's done on purpose, or maybe that is just something lost in translation. But these would be the final prototype images. Like let's be fair. We're excited to share that Ron Weasley 1/6 scale collectible figure will be available on May 16th at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time +8. Okay, so that would be, if that's Greenwich Mean Time +8, That's, yes, that's 8 p.m. So where are they saying that? Like, Greenwich Mean Time plus 8. So Greenwich Mean Time. So May 16th, 8 p.m. That must be time in Hong Kong then? Yeah, that must be local time Hong Kong, I'd imagine. Don't miss out on the chance to add this amazing collectible figure to your collection, and it brings you a link to Queen Studios. I think this isn't international. You'll have to, if you're outside of Hong Kong, China, I'd imagine it's not. You'll have to go through, pardon, a reseller. Not seeing any prices here, but that wouldn't be unusual. Yeah, look, we're done there. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That is my thoughts on the INART 1/6 scale Ron Weasley Final prototype images. Yep, looks good. Not for me. If it was into Harry Potter, absolutely be a no-brainer, but yeah, I'm not, so I'm going to leave it there. That's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and yeah, follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.